Yes, Royal family, greetings to each and everyone, love and light energies. Give thanks to life, give thanks to the source. Yeah, man, so as I said, me I tell you, man, the energy does rejuvenate from the other day. Because me I tell you, say, if you don't notice how me talk in a family, because I want to know understand this. When you hear me talk about Planet X, I know you hear me I call on Planet X on the earth. Not saying it now go still coming, but it's because when me check out what go on in the world, especially when me check out what go on over Africa, how them abuse and abuse we. And how them want change this world in a for them way. Me have to call on Planet X. Because me never see no other way. Me just did see Africa as I go just continue. If you notice, me talk about repatriations, but me still I say there are certain places where we wouldn't really go there because it's unstable. And there are places where we can't go. And it's like me never did really expect what me even see I go on right now for my family. Me I gotta be totally honest. It slipped me. We might make a bit of mention in it. Can me recall when me do some videos and I try showing the greatness of Putin and not to follow the West and downgrade him. Me try for sure and say at the same Putin I gotta help we because there is no record of we and Russia with no bad vibes certain way. No enslavement type of thing, no colonial type of thing. Anytime Russia always a help Africa is always something good them a do for we when you check the history with Russia and Africa. So now that's them they start this World War III under the disguise of this whole Ukraine Russia war. Is just like you go around and you seek a way out to start up some trouble. And you make sure start the trouble pan over in a Ukraine when I really have nothing much for offer now. They're not gonna really miss nothing that much from over Ukraine. And you can get what no one from them probably in a certain aspect. But it's like when I say we can use Ukraine as a scapegoat there. As when me a listen to some reason and some man I say I sacrifice Ukraine. To start this whole thing where them want to start. To feel say this world dominance. And this world dominance thing them a go at. And feel say boy yes. And we have Africa locked. And we in control and way. But no, everything go wrong for them. You notice what happen now. Them start war with Russia. Them start sanction Russia. Russia say, okay, you don't do no more business with me. I go find some new customers then. So them start look over in Africa. Same time we go pass on a little idiot place and come over in Africa. Come and tell we say we fi accept LGBTQRS blood plate arms house. And if we not do it, you go cut off visa links, you go cut off aid where you did promise we. We're not supposed to come beg on no aid. This is what keep us colonizing our family. They make the country poor after the country have riches. Then now them allow the country access now if you can come over there. Boy, I go visit France, I go visit America. I go visit UK. I go beg them something. When you say I go beg them something now, the beg is like IMF. The beg where you go beg them, it come with strings attached. So the strings attached now is with them now if you allow them to govern your place. Look how that stupid. Look how them trick we for so long. That's why these African world leaders, most of them we say go against this whole cope thing we are going and join up with ECOWAS. Enough of them are go down. Because you have so much resources, your country poor, you have to beg people. When you in turn beg people and in turn I take advantage of you and your country and your people. And you just continue with that cycle they are going. That's how them work, family. As what me say, all France for being number 4 in having the most gold reserve. And France don't have a gold mine over there. Or every other country, you know, where them not have no diamond mine, but a diamond make them be the richest country. You understand me I say? Them not have the resources. Just as how we mentioned, the uranium what them a take from Niger and I provide electricity for over 30% of them people in France. And when you take a stock, in the same country where the uranium a come from, 80 odd percent, nearly 90% of the people them don't have access to electricity. And them feel say every generation that does come and I take notice. Them feel say every generation I come like we forefathers and we not understand what I go on. But then at the mind I work and we feel good. You know? We are see things are left out of the island and we feel good. But when you take a stock, we are the worst, we are the poorest. Nothing now go on for we. We can't overstand. It make we feel like so better we give them more dirt and make more money come here. But it's all a trick. Just as how me I try to show the family. Them just take two little world leaders. Either you're afraid of the system or you're licky and wicked enough to work with the system. Remember when 80 did I rise to greatness, them get this little quote for come turn back everything. Use all the whole the science against the people, them. And the owner people, them own them have to use. I forgot what name right now. Boy take over a place and I deal with nothing but arms house for the West. When you look at him and the West, I take picture. You can't know when them a work for the system. And I saw them do it in every country where them can grab up in Africa. If them can't control the president or the prime minister, the president I should say, them does farm one little terrorist group. Because you always have opposition to everything. Them just go for the opposing side to the government and arms them up and send them in. Come and get for overstand sufferance work. Now show the man them trick with family. The man ain't easy, yeah. The man them form some little terrorist group. You have to understand the family. When me say France and me say this and me say that. I feel them CIA, so to speak. Because every country have a different name. America says CIA and FBI. So I feel them CIA, agents, I go in, normal looking. Find out who him for link with. Them say, yeah man, link with Jim Brown. I'm a run Jamaica, I'm a run JLP, I'm a run the biggest gang in Jamaica. Him come so boom, me make a link with Jim Brown. And he make him know say, we can make more money reach you, more guns reach you, more power reach you. Just work with how we want you for work. We are gonna give the reason for everybody who for dead or anywhere we want you for direct things. And whosoever them link with, that's how I use the name Jim Brown. Jim Brown nah say, boy, no. Like how Claudia mass up did that say, that's why them kill him. Jim Brown nah say, no, me nah gonna do that, to my people, them. No, him gladly agree and carry it out. It's a similar thing I go on in Africa. Them just go for certain people, them know them can play with their mind. I mean, I say Jim Brown are done. But them just go for some little arrogant people. But them can play with their mind. Make you think Jim Brown make sure say, well, I'm youth, them got good high school. Because him know say him never did all that right. And the system know and that's why them use him. Most of our elders never all that right in a reality. Most of our grandmothers and grandfathers never did all that right. So this is how them work. Them keep election and them know what them a do. Them anything the machine or them a give for count, them sitting and them a do it. If a money, the man we are count the sitting them, they make sure so they give him one big piece of food and tell him what for dash way and what for count. What for say. And I just say it go. Notice more time when elections go on, even in Africa mostly. It always resort to the people that must say a thief, then thief. Because in reality, majority of the people them know amongst themselves that them not love this a leader, yeah. And at the same time the system knows say if them forgive, if them fi allow the leader with the people love for going in power, them not gonna have no puppet. So them just like how you see them do it in Jamaica, yeah, so them orchestrate. Remember everything that come out what day when Trump talk about the whole thing, you know. And them a tell you them do it in other countries same way, you know. With them system with them have, you know. And you know how money run everything, family. In a Jamaica, what you think? What you think? JLP outfield did I go lose? What you think them? The man them just use money. Can everybody leaky. They might say you're going to any little office in Jamaica, you know, and pay your money and get things done, you know, how you want it, you know. Links there everywhere, you know. Then I see them where you go, man, with the election thing on it account, man. When them say it a wave and I go over one side, them just go run them money. Man have him, when you hear some man have a briefcase of money in a vehicle and drive up and down, you think I have to give it to people 5,000? I have to buy out the bigger cars. When you buy out one money than 5,000 a shirt, that's a part of the thing. This is all where you see going in Jamaica are the same thing them use in Africa family. When that no work, when them can't easily manipulate the people, them use force. Them just get them like a terrorist group, yeah, and use them, give them arms. We find one new channel named Pandemica. You know, I advise them to go check out that young youth there, you know, full of knowledge and can have an idea about the whole affair of Africa. Affairs, I should say. Because me or the youth I make mention of one incident where I say the Nigerian general no stop ask the president and tell him say want bigger guns and more guns and things to fight the terrorists. And at the same time, the president I make him know say, go use what you have, man. And it can't win the terrorists then, because terrorists them get help from overseas or them get high-tech weapons. But it's a game. Him no want the Nigerian president no want enforce the man them. The president don't want enforce the man them family because you know why? The system control this terrorist group. This terrorist group is only to keep the country unstable. This is all them working and them know say divide and rule, you know. Here one next thing I'm hear the man them do similar. Rastafari. Them say France are the one who set up the terrorist group them. All over in Africa. And then America come in as the anti-terrorist. So the world at large cannot say them not for down there. You saw these guys work from, you saw them tricky. One of them create the problem and the next one say I come with solution. And when you check us out, the two of them a problem. Because the mission where him come on, I want a whole different set of things him a do. How much diamond a fly out pan plane and in a helicopter go away. You know much of these generals get rich off of the whole thing. Human trafficking and the whole of them thing that them get allowed and access to. Now the youth them wake up and the youth them a say no more. Me not lie family, me and check say every youth grab up this fully duns, nana head mentality like how you see Jamaica go on. And me know say even in Jamaica, and all of the youth them fool. You might see them follow the style and kind of lighten them skin and wear one little close fitted jeans because I eat at the in thing. But not all of them are fool. You what something me I did, and it's a thing that me see surprise when me looking at Africa and see, yo, it's over in Niger what there. When ECOWAS said them ready for running, a plan for running for Niger. Niger military give out one thing and say, all youths are willing to fight to defend them country. Report upper camp. Them say them have more, then get more than what them want. But you if you know so when the time come, all of them are get used. Them are go use all of them cause it you see that's what them do. And when you see the youth them run out, I show the West say, look here, the whole country ready for fight, you know. So I know so no come with plan B or C. And if we not have gun, forget everybody. If I have one in a group of 10, I go have one gun, the next one big gun, next one have one handgun, and the rest of them have machete and stick. So we not really fussy. If the man with the gun drop, and next man take it up. And charge same way. And that I go on. You know what ECOWAS do? Irks. You have to rethink this, you know. When you hear Mali, Algeria, Burkina Faso, and all these other places are planned for come join in case anything. It does give them more strength. You know what give them strength? Like supplement, them say boots energy. Or like the sun, I should say. Now what give them strength? When Putin say, but they have a back on you know. When Putin come out and want ECOWAS and say, careful about what we not plan for do. Because me have interest in these countries and me have to go defend it if it come to the test. You saw me even you saw it even come back to my reason and telling about Jamaica if you say any civil war for broken in Jamaica right now. China have Goat Island, him have warship out the park up. It would have China would have easier for come here. Come walk with streets and drive through with streets because them are go want to watch ya. Them have interest here. Them have to defend them Chinese people, them citizens, them companies. Even though we know everybody are Chinese, but me just give you an example. You know, them road where them make and all of these things. Them are go say that. So I see them thing Russia make them know. And Russia now want make case and sign some deals with these African countries because him know say when him and them in a dealings is a whole package. You what's telling me I say family? Is a whole package. Protection and security come with it. So what happened now is that a lot of these African world leaders now are some general that behind some of them world leaders that are not out to change their mind. Because when I tell you about the Nigeria, me can tell you so you listen out, that's what I say in one video. The Nigeria top general, more time when me I take him in behind the Nigerian president. It's like, you know, you have your general around you. He might look upon you and smile. He might hold on upon your shoulder and ask if you're alright some of the time. Any little speech where you make, he might clap. He might make sure he might clap towards it. Me can't tell no say, me I notice the general. Him not do nothing like that. Him serious like a judge. So I just assume when me feel say so happen. Nigeria soon get take over same way. It a go just stretch from the right through because you hear me I say. This great news we are going over in Africa. When enough African people are listening to the news now in the other part of the world, or in Africa, same way, and them a say, and them a get the full understanding of what go on. Say, I rob the colonizer, did I rob them all along and I take them for fool? What you think them are going to do? Eh? Everybody go start look on them president now, you know. And I say, I want to go on, Virgin. I told you, me not eat dinner, you know. Me don't know if you know what go on. Me youth them now go school. Oh, we are give country so much as so and so and so where we have. And we don't have nothing. So every country on the continent will start to observe these things. They go hear the famous speech where the young youth in a Burkina Faso I say. Plus, them don't admire him already enough to be the youngest president, you know. In our world, you know. Plus again, them admire him for say, oh, him and Russia become big friend. These big, you know, big time friend. Young one like a young youth were just born with there. Putin would have been father. Him and Putin turn big friend. The rest of African countries that admire that in all the generals them are saying, them look like American thief in boy, because him are looking at everything, you know. Them are go plan and them are go do it. And there's nothing what the West can do about it. More than me case and gather where I gather right now. Because the door are closed for them. When we take over ECOWAS, you know, and I run it now our way, you know. It's a nice little army that, you know. Because what we need right now, you know, we need African countries. This is African affair. And the same pattern where it start off with, which are for the beneficial of the people them. That same motto, it go carry throughout Africa. So any other world leader where they cock up and feel like say him down there live the biggest alive and feel him pitting alone and go university and go prep school. You understand? And him feel say if him not make if him not decide say okay, all the while I true me couldn't do no better, why me did I go on so? So now that's me see say me have assistance. We can make a little private phone call and we arrange something and work out something. You see me I did, you know, me go check the youth down at Burkina Faso give him, you know. All a reason with him and make him know say, yo, man come out from underneath the colonizer rule, you know. Cause him have Putin number, you know. Young youth, you know. So him know I go make the link with Putin. No must Putin personal, you know. Some general Putin I link him with. Because Putin always like call him after and chat to him, but upon the first take, him call certain man and show them what going. And them get advice on what to do. And the military are going to take over the whole of Africa family. His Majesty, His Majesty show you, you know. Selassie the first show no say, you know, so the uniform of the man wear every day almost for most of the time. Military. Come and show us the only way. Africa now just hand back to us by the colonizer. That's when them suck it out dry. That's like how you see them do 80. You don't have no resources, you don't have nothing for benefit we, not even one spring. Forget some healing water, you don't have nothing. So we not to deal with you. We could take over the next side, the Dominican Republic. So them work. So don't look for see them come out of Africa for now. Because resources were dead there. Them can't done it for now. Simple like that, family. So it are the problem we are going. So America and France right now, enough of that, and Europe, enough of these countries have worry. Cause the first thing, you know, you go past your place, I tell man to accept LGBT arms house. And two man say him nah do it. On the dep on news. Every minute when I run come, yes a reporter ask president, why them not want to accept this? Why them not want to accept that? And the man I said go against the principle, so what? Why not make a big deal? Boy, we're gonna lock off trade vibrations we do not then. We're gonna cut off visa thing. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that too, no. Alright, do it no one do, no problem. We have Putin. And they say reach and now, We never used to could I can't say that. But we can't say it now. Do it no one do. Then now when you hear upon the show now, the top man in a Russia religious vibration and make African countries know say we're willing for work with them and we love them because we have similar vibrations and inspiration and aspirations. The item is a spiritual people. So are we. The item now follow back at this LBGTQ thing. So are we. The item believe in the upliftment and upkeeping of the item people. So are we. So them say, come let us work together. Now, what you think are going really happening on earth right now? What you think are going really happening on earth right now? An African president now go sit down and make him fellow people. Remember the people them get this news, Remember as I say, this news never used to reach these knowledge never did reach the people ears. They never did understand it. If you say, oh, them country have so much resources and them poor, them couldn't grasp it. Now them a grasp. These are the people, no, the people them. This is not the president or the prime minister or the chief, in a film own little corner. I say, like him alone have radio, so him alone I hear this news, The people them we are suffering in the country. I get for overstand say, are the same blood clean colonizer we set them free from slavery. And them still have we under bondage and I use we. And them now use we good. You check all the evil them are do to we. Them there saw robbery, a mash up our country, then they make we run we left our country, then when we are try to cross them borders, then catch we, then use up our body parts, them use it for sex slave, them use it for them ritual activities, them use it for all type of blood please sitting. You make you think them quick for love the medical and check up and check in upon you. Eh? Them want to know who you is. So I saw them work family, nothing good them did I do for we all this time. So what me I say now, this vibration, this news has spread all around the continent, all over the continent. So even when the people them never did, even some people used to lick out on it now. And I tell and attack and them call them terrorists. People, the majority of people as you say, I told the terrorists them, the so-called terrorists them. The man said, but I told them man they did attack. And we accuse them about them are terrorists, which them does did that go against we true. We are follow back at the president, the prime minister, we not here, the president I mean. And I said them are terrorists. After them I try for free we. And I try to show away the truth and tell we the truth. We say them are terrorists and run them away to the mountains. Now we have to go back for them. And that I go on now. So you president will sit down now. You better quickly change your mind. It's easy, and everything have to be cope, Like I want farm with the pan, and everything have to be like that. Some presidents can just know say yes. Me say me can reach out. Me have help and assistance so me can reach out to. And start do the right thing. Expel these colonizers out of Africa. Because when you say them for left, then have to left. We can come over any other country and come talk about we own our through we buy piece of land. You give it this a title, yeah. But you own this and you own that. Eh? Where we own. Eh? How you own things in our own country, but we don't own nothing. New earth, your family. And we have to just accept it and work with it. This virus, which is a good virus, so you see, go on within Africa, where the youth them a wake up. It's a virus so them never want to spread in the earth. Them would have prefer any other virus for them create for spreading in the world. But something like this. So every youth now, because it's a trend we are going now, every youth all over Africa go rise up now and start questioning them early, them leader. And that's go on all over now. And they better have some good answer. And that's go on now. So what go on now is clean Africa, clean up now for accept its people. Because remember now, nowhere not safe and nice so we, You where say you run go a France to seek a better life. You fi notice now say you can't stop and turn back now. Cause you fi notice now say France out for go on a downhill blood cleat spiral. I'm just use France as an example. It a go for enough other countries. Your country, Africa, where you run from. In Africa where you run from. You fi know say it out for rise forward. So you change the course of the seesaw. You turn back the seesaw so and make it the people them run back in Africa. Because all of these countries where now run go in Europe, them out for flap. You see it go family? You saw everything I work though. Family. But tell you, we have to depend on the continent, for when this whole celestial activity happen, The best place to be is on the continent, The best place to be. And we talk about repatriations and it did look impossible. Because when me say, based upon the facts that Africa take the news, the world news right now, you have a lot of people that say, that they might watch a news about what go on. And then sometime probably just after that news there, one nice video come up and say, top 10 beautiful places in Africa where nothing we never know. Put it so. And you watch that and you say, but wait, me never know. You scroll down again, you see them show you some beautiful houses in Africa. Residential areas in Africa. And you say, but damn. Top beautiful cities in Africa. You say, but wait. And that I go start going now. Instead of the Rasta man I try to force the world for look to Africa and respect and love Africa and honor Africa. People are going to start doing it after them own initiative. You hear Bob Marley say, none but ourselves. That's why I always try to show people say research is important. Because no care when me come talk. Yes, part of when me talk and some of when me say kind of set in one direction because that I want to do. That's why I not come like me not come and go on like me bright, like me know how tall a man is and him date of birth and when birthmark upon him and him middle name and when mother name. Me not try to come with them thing there. Them thing that require now when the item at the phone further research. We just try to go into the blueprint of what go on in the world. So we have to respect and honor and love what go on in the Africa family. And as I say, I clean it, I clean up. Because when only year say Canada burn down, America out for going a civil war, Europe a go down, Where else I got there for no run go to? Africa. Because Africa is rising. You understand? Them can't just run in pan Africa and bomb we up for nothing at all, family. To how it has set now. To how the thing has set now, them can't do that. Because I get all of them equipment they know, you know. You saw yes, we have a satellite up there. We can't even service. Say even a Burkina Faso here are there. We have a one satellite and the whole of we can use it within a certain range of countries. You know what I mean? There, yeah. We are Mali can use it. Our time, you know, it pass over, you know, we and so and so. And that's how it go. Then by no family. We have if you see the vibes that are going for Africa right now, no people Africa come like Africa just a shaking head right now. Them not feel earthquake over there. And I saying can't believe. But him not even really Mama Africa not even really said that, you know. Cause she knows that have to come forward to this. But me just use a gesture to say, oh, Mama Africa just a shake her head and I say, boy, can't believe so this is going right now. Although me know it to that happen. But when you see it really a manifest, it does amazing. That's why I saw my reason. My reason I try to show no. Say, you can't dislike all white people. I do all of them video there and try to show no. Say me call Caucasian different from white people. I have all them videos that I do family and try to explain my little idea how I see things. I don't see at the earth rule book me looking at. And we see it a manifest. Remember me mention when the whole thing I go on with Putin and I said don't go against Putin because him alone can't save we. Look where we say I go on. The exact thing the way me I say. The man say from you're willing to help your people and uplift your country, I am here for you. Me saying they owe them boy there's some money. Me go pay off some hide for you. Because them owe me some blood clean money too, so I'll do some quick thing now. Only did owe me one little money too. I go write it off. See some arms here. Protect on yourself. You have my number, can call me in case anything. See? Wagner Group, they have to come back, you know. Train, you know. Upgrade on the equipment. So what better we could have want? Now go to some better trade deals. You know, we go provide you with machineries and all these things for doing no farming. You know, soon see all them things start going in Africa, you know. Big farming, I go and think of just war and gun and bullet. You think bullet can yam? You soon see some big tractor come from Russia and drop in Africa. Or if them dead, they already we just buy them. Big bad farming projects start. Facilities are built up. The youth them are get busy. And when you show a good example, like if Burkina Faso if show an example like that, every other country go want to follow in pursuit. It over for the West now, family. As I say, Mama Africa just a shake her head and a laugh. It over for the West. For them genie and magician never tell them say a day like this would have come and look like. Them know, you know. The bigger heads them know, but look a small fry them don't know. Say a time like this would have occur. So we can go against the thing, family. We have to join force. As I say, more time we can't do that physically help fight the battle. But on a spiritual level, instead of we would have there so. And of course and I say, oh, I eat that thing but now keep up cope. I eat that thing but no want run out France. True you don't know what go on. It's nice for you know what go on. So you can help fight that spiritual part of the battle. Where you can say, out with the Westerners, out with the Europeans. out to the colonizer out of Africa, we can help ourselves. Eh? Look how the man them a do. The African them have one thing where they make them own a petrol, you know. For sure you, you know. Let's use that as an example for sure you. You have places in Africa where them broke in upon the pipeline more time. And them take certain things and them go and treat it and make it and sell it in some country. That's the gas can cheap over there. In a certain country. Yeah, backdoor deal with them things there, you know. And we are gonna dig the gold, you know, and we are gonna dig the diamond, you know, and the other precious minerals, you know. So all we want are the equipment for process them. That's all we need. We have idea about everything already, nothing new. That's a go on now, family, and it's a good look, you know. So as always, man, at this time for we are do we look further research right now, cause most knowledge that we have about Africa is based off of what the slave master tell we. And why them tell we so for this encourage us, break with spirit. Make we not think about for even want to go visit Africa, much as we go live there. Now all of this a change. And we have to just change along with it and try gravitate to that mindset there and know say the Almighty are working in the midst of everything. We are happen. And when it seems impossible, it made possible. So we have to just give thanks to these times and our family. Accept these times where we see are going up in a Mama Africa. And as I say, work collectively with it, not against it. Because we want to go home one day, one day. Our sister the West a perish. We don't like the cess, the ideas, I should say, of the West. We don't like them sayings, we don't like them doings. We don't like them ideas. So we are take away ourselves from this transgender thing, from this transhumanism thing, from this devil worship thing, from this pedophile thing, from this child trafficking thing, from this adrenochrome thing. We just take away ourselves from amongst them and go amongst people when I pre them type of evil. Yeah. As always, give thanks to the them time, you know. Yeah, man. Love and light. Rastafari.